Sarah Ferguson is about to go completely off the rails, and Meghan Markle might just follow in her footsteps. And if that happens, the royal family could be in for a storm they never saw coming. Last week, with Prince Andrew losing his titles and the subsequent fallout, the ripples have spread far and wide, impacting everyone connected to the crown. Sarah Ferguson, long dubbed the Duchess of Excess, is now navigating life entirely on her own terms, and sources suggest she's preparing for bold moves that could rival anything we've seen from Meghan Markle. Meghan, watching from her Californian perch, seems to be taking cues from Ferguson's playbook, seeing in her a mentor figure whose rebellious streak and audacity resonate deeply with her own ambitions. And what's about to unfold could be fuel for actions that shake the very core of the monarchy. Recently, Meghan Markle posted a video celebrating a Dodgers win, a seemingly innocent gesture that many viewers found cringeworthy. But those who know the royal dynamics see much more beneath the surface. Harry's expression in the clip, disappointed, frustrated, almost resigned, speaks volumes about the pressures of his marriage and the ways in which Meghan projects her own version of happiness for public consumption. It's as if she feels the need to constantly prove she is thriving, that life in America is fulfilling, even when the reality behind closed doors may be far more complicated. Observers speculate that this mirrors Ferguson's own public displays of exuberance, where appearances of joy and vitality often masked deeper struggles or financial pressures. Meghan's posts may be more than fandom or fandom culture. They could be a strategic form of performance, signaling both independence and power, while simultaneously setting the stage for her next moves, which appear increasingly influenced by Ferguson's example. The similarities between Meghan Markle and Sarah Ferguson are striking when examined closely. Both lost their HRH titles yet continued to maintain a public presence. Both have explored reality television as a platform to reclaim or redefine themselves, and both have leveraged their royal past to build independent brands. Ferguson, who navigated life after marriage with both grace and calculated risk, serves as a blueprint for Meghan, showing that reinvention and self-promotion are possible outside the formal royal structures. While Sarah had aristocratic roots that provided a foundation of social insight, Meghan entered the royal sphere as a complete outsider, with little understanding of royal protocol, yet this outsider status makes her potentially more audacious. Sources suggest that Meghan has been studying Ferguson's moves closely, seeing opportunities to assert her own identity and build a lucrative platform that capitalizes on the public's fascination with modern royals. Harry, increasingly viewed as a captive of Meghan's ambitions, finds himself entangled in a web of social expectations, marital obligations, and public scrutiny that leave him with limited autonomy. Observers argue that Meghan has used her marriage to carve out a path toward independence, a stark contrast to Harry's original vision of a partnership grounded in shared duties and familial loyalty. Ferguson's life after Andrew demonstrates that a royal exit can be turned into both personal freedom and financial enterprise, and it appears Meghan is intent on following a similar trajectory, though perhaps with more aggressive tactics. The parallels between their experiences, navigating public opinion, managing family tensions, and asserting personal authority, cannot be ignored, and they suggest that the dynamics between Harry and Meghan are setting the stage for a long-term strategy influenced heavily by Ferguson's precedent. Both women have struggled to fully respect the traditions of the royal family while asserting a sense of independence, creating tension and public fascination. The use of HRH titles in private correspondence and selective public appearances underscores a desire to maintain royal identity even after official duties have ended. Meghan's decision to flaunt or play with the concept of her title mirrors Ferguson's own post-royal maneuvers, which balanced independence with the allure of prestige. This behavior fuels speculation about their motivations. Are they seeking validation, influence, or simply financial security? The fact that both have knowingly tested the boundaries of royal protocol while maintaining public attention suggests a calculated strategy, one that could have far-reaching implications for how ex-royals operate in the modern era. Reality television and personal branding have become central to both women's post-royal lives. Ferguson. Finding Sarah series was a public attempt to regain control over her narrative while addressing past scandals, and Meghan's ventures, including her own media projects, mirror this approach. Beyond television, both have launched products, authored books, and cultivated personal brands designed to generate wealth independent of the crown. Observers note that Meghan's ventures, while ambitious, have struggled to reach the projected levels of success, underscoring the challenge of translating royal notoriety into sustained financial enterprise. Ferguson's continued presence in media and branding offers a roadmap for success, and sources suggest Meghan may be poised to emulate these strategies in increasingly daring ways, potentially even collaborating with Ferguson to leverage shared experiences for mutual gain. Both women exhibit an enduring sense of entitlement and a desire for VIP treatment, despite formally stepping away from royal duties. Ferguson, long accustomed to aristocratic privileges, and Meghan, accustomed to Hollywood and media attention, share a mindset that expects recognition and deference. This expectation, combined with financial ambitions and a desire for independence, sets the stage for potential alliances, collaborations, or high-profile media appearances designed to cement their influence and status. Sources speculate that the combination of entitlement, ambition, and public fascination could lead to audacious moves that challenge traditional royal boundaries, signaling a new era of post-royal independence that neither woman is willing to temper. While much of this remains speculative, reports and insider commentary suggest the possibility of Meghan and Ferguson aligning their efforts for mutual benefit. Rumors indicate potential interviews, joint projects, or media ventures designed to capitalize on their shared experiences and public fascination. It's important to frame these developments as unverified, yet the patterns in their behavior, past decisions, and public statements make such collaboration plausible. Observers stress that while nothing is confirmed, the strategic alignment of two high-profile ex-royals with shared ambitions could disrupt the carefully maintained image of the monarchy and redefine public perceptions of modern royal influence. Ferguson's relationship with her daughters, Princess Beatrice and Eugenie, has reportedly experienced strain, which could indirectly provide Meghan with opportunities to strengthen her own connections within certain royal circles. Meghan, already close with Eugenie, might leverage this tension to solidify alliances that further her independence and influence. The dynamics are complex. Personal relationships intersect with public perception, creating a fertile ground for speculation, media attention, and potential conflicts. This interplay suggests that both women's next moves will not only impact their personal fortunes, but could also provoke significant ripples across the royal family, highlighting how private ambitions can have public consequences. Both Meghan and Ferguson face financial pressures that drive much of their post-royal activity. Ferguson, stripped of Andrew's support in certain respects, has had to secure her own income streams through media projects and branding. Meghan, facing challenges with her own business ventures, similarly appears motivated by the need to maintain a wealthy, independent lifestyle. The convergence of financial necessity, public fascination, and personal ambition creates conditions ripe for bold, public-facing initiatives. Observers suggest that these shared motivations make collaboration between the two women both plausible and strategically advantageous, allowing them to leverage media attention, royal insight, and personal branding for mutual gain. Both women are acutely aware of public perception and have developed strategies to manipulate media narratives in their favor. Ferguson's reality shows and public appearances have historically sought to humanize her while maintaining a sense of glamour and intrigue. Meghan, through social media and selective interviews, has similarly curated her image to project control, influence, and modern relevance. Analysts suggest that the combination of these media strategies could amplify any future collaboration, drawing public interest while also maintaining a sense of mystery and spectacle. The potential for coordinated media campaigns raises questions about how the royal family and public institutions might respond to such calculated exposure. Speculation abounds regarding possible joint ventures between Ferguson and Meghan, whether through interviews, media projects, or brand launches, sources suggest that both women are positioned to capitalize on their shared experiences and public fascination. Collaboration would not only strengthen their financial independence, but could also amplify their influence, setting a precedent for how ex-royals engage with media and audiences. Observers emphasize that such moves would be unprecedented, potentially altering the balance of power, influence, and public perception for modern royalty. Despite the allure of independence and collaboration, significant risks remain. Both women face scrutiny from media, public opinion, and remaining royal family members. Missteps could provoke backlash, legal challenges, or reputational damage. Analysts note that balancing ambition with caution will be crucial, as any overreach could undermine carefully cultivated brands and influence. Yet their track record of navigating controversy suggests that calculated risk-taking may be central to their strategies, highlighting a willingness to challenge norms in pursuit of personal and financial goals. The potential alignment of Meghan and Ferguson carries implications for the monarchy, from reputational challenges to strategic adjustments in royal engagement and public messaging. Observers suggest that future moves could force the royal family to reconsider protocols, media strategies, and the handling of former members' public endeavors. The combination of ambition, media savvy, and financial motivation could redefine expectations for post-royal behavior, signaling a new era in which ex-royals actively shape their narratives and influence, often in ways that challenge traditional royal authority. Looking at the trajectories of Sarah Ferguson and Meghan Markle, it becomes clear that the blueprint for modern, independent royalty is being rewritten in real time. Meghan's admiration for Ferguson, combined with shared experiences of exclusion, ambition, and media attention, sets the stage for dramatic moves that could redefine their roles in the public eye. As King William prepares to ascend the throne, the tension between traditional monarchy and audacious, media-savvy ex-royals is only going to intensify. For now, the public watches, intrigued and captivated, as two of the most high-profile women in royal history navigate a path of independence, ambition, and strategic defiance, leaving everyone wondering what shocking moves will come next.